You think they went home and said, okay, well, let's just stop right now where this is done, because this was, history said that the World War I was even more destructive than World War II. You know, so much people died of the flu. They were going out fighting and so much people were dead. Do you think they went home and said, okay, let's give it a break because this thing wasn't worth it? What, you think that's what they did? They went home and they said, you know, what, let's try and make a tank. Let's try and make this. Something that, I mean, we can just slap them with it, you know, and so they came up with more deadly weapons. That's what they did. So that they said we can just, you know, just destroy them in a moment. And the war will be over more quickly. It didn't work that way though. Because when the World War II came, it actually took a longer time. And it drew in, the First World War was started just because somebody shot somebody, you know. Can you imagine that? And the thing is that people don't understand. Some people are saying like, you know, two nations fighting. You have to understand that every nation that is fighting has their allies, their friends. They're friends. They say like, if you touch my brother, you touch me, right? And if you fight my friend, then you fight me. So that means two of us. So I say, okay, well, and that makes three of us. And that makes four of us. That's how it went in the war. You understand? So you touch my friend, then you include me. You're going to have to deal with me too. Right? Okay, well, that one said, well, on the other side said, well, my other friend going to get involved too. Right? And so Japan came up to help Germany, World War II. They were fighting seamen. And they were dangerous set of soldiers to deal with. America felt the blow from them too. Right? Dangerous. Dangerous fighters they were, right? And but the problem is this really, is that a lot of these armies that they have here, these nations, they were empires before. And this is the thing the Lord showed me. He said, and even before, I'm hearing them talking about it now in the news, but long before that, I was saying it, that they want to become empires again. You see? And the idea is this, that they're saying like, well, who is America? Who do they think they are? Where they come from? We must destroy America. Right? And our nation has come to a point where it's very critical. Very critical. I'm telling you. And as I said, you don't need tanks now. Yeah. In World War II, they came up with the planes. One of my teachers told me he fought in the with the British. He's a British man, he's an Englishman, and he fought. And he told me that the Germans were a mean set of people to deal with, man. He said they had their guns hooked up to their radar. So anytime the radar picked up a plane, it started shooting at it instantly. It picked up anything. Right? And a lot of the technology they got after the war, they got from the Germans. Right? So what they did, he said it was a dangerous thing to fly into Germany and drop your bomb and come back out. Right? But those kind of things, what did they have that in World War I? No. That time the Wright brothers just developing this plane. But who knew that this plane would become such a deadly thing? Right? Because today, I think they maybe have more warplanes than commercial planes. I don't know, I'm just saying. But I'm saying there's so many warplanes today. Everybody want to build their own warplanes. A warplane is a thing. Right? Was that the idea the Wright brothers had? Why they started the plane? I doubt that, really, seriously. Okay? It was for a mode of transportation. But what is it today? Like they said, when Einstein came up with the atom, what did he do? It was some technology he came up with. He didn't know they were going to use it to make a bomb. That's what I'm saying. Some men have decided to themselves that we're going to fight this time And we're going to hit them so hard that they're going to explode in a moment. But right in the midst of all of that, the angel, God sent the angel and said, hold down this thing, hold it down, it's going too fast. It's going too fast. The rate at which meant, the Bible tells you that when they were building the Tower of Babel, Genesis 10, they were going so fast that God said, no. These men are, these men are crazy. He said, I have to stop them. To confound their language and mess up the whole program. Right? Mess it up. But this time he told the angel, hold them back. They're going too fast. Okay? From 1914, 4 years of war. Right? Finished in 1918. Whoever was celebrating, the big three as they call them, right? Was Churchill, Stalin and Roosevelt. Celebrating, yes. But look at the amount of millions of people who died. And they don't even give a generation, or even like 50 years for things to recover. And another 21 years later, come Hitler again, saying let's slam them this hard. And the Germans used to fight a way they call it Blitzkrieg, you know, where they overran France in one day. Even though those men were they've been, seasoned militiamen for years and years and centuries. They couldn't withstand the power of the German army and their air force, what they call it Luftwaffe. They were done, right? Just like that. And they were tricked Poland. They signed a treaty with Poland, and Poland was there saying, oh well, we're all right. Then they invade them. So that's why I'm paying attention to these treaties here about today.